Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard on Earth, reaching lengths of up to 3 meters and weighing as much as 70 kilograms. This formidable reptile inhabits several Indonesian islands, including Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gilimatong, and Padar. Reproduction involves laying 20 to 30 eggs per clutch, which hatch after an incubation period of 8 to 9 months. The young dragons are particularly vulnerable and often spend their early years in trees to escape predation, including threats from adult Komodo dragons. As carnivores, Komodo dragons have a diverse diet that includes deer, pigs, goats, water buffalo, snakes, and even other Komodo dragons. They are also known to scavenge carrion. Notably, these reptiles possess venom that contains toxins capable of preventing blood clotting in their prey, leading to significant blood loss. Additionally, they have an exceptional sense of smell, allowing them to detect carrion from distances of up to 5 miles. Overall, the Komodo dragon is a unique and powerful predator that plays a critical role in its ecosystem. Arctic hare. The Arctic hare is a remarkable species adapted to the harsh conditions of the Arctic and alpine tundra, as well as rocky and coastal regions of Greenland, Canada, and Alaska. These hares typically measure between 43 to 70 centimeters in length and weigh between 2.5 to 5.5 kilograms. In terms of reproduction, Arctic hares usually give birth to litters of 2 to 8 leverets, with multiple litters produced throughout the year, contingent on food availability. The young are born precocial, meaning they have fur and open eyes, allowing them to move shortly after birth. Dietarily, Arctic hares primarily consume woody plants, grasses, sedges, mosses, and willow twigs. They also eat buds, berries, and roots and may scavenge for meat when the opportunity arises. One fascinating adaptation of the Arctic hare is its thick fur coat, which changes color with the seasons. It turns completely white in winter for effective camouflage against the snowy backdrop. Additionally, these hares possess powerful hind legs that enable them to leap distances of up to 8 meters, which is crucial for evading predators. Socially, Arctic hares often congregate in large groups exceeding 100 individuals for warmth and protection from threats. Overall, the Arctic hare exemplifies adaptability and resilience in one of the planet's most extreme environments. Armadillo. The armadillo is a unique mammal characterized by its bony shell, typically measuring 15 to 25 inches in length and weighing between 8 to 17 pounds. These creatures thrive in warm climates, particularly in woodlands, grasslands, and scrub forests across the southeastern United States and Central and South America. Armadillos usually give birth to 4 identical quadruplets and have a diet primarily consisting of insects such as beetles, ants, and termites, though they also consume other invertebrates, small vertebrates, and occasionally fruits and seeds. Interestingly, armadillos are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath underwater for up to 6 minutes. They are known for their burrowing behavior, which provides them with shelter and nesting sites. Mongolian wild horse. The Mongolian wild horse stands about 1.2 to 1.4 meters tall at the shoulder and measures between 2.2 to 2.8 meters in body length, weighing between 250 and 390 kilograms. Historically native to the steppes of Central Asia, these horses are now found in reintroduction sites across Mongolia and China due to successful conservation efforts after they were once extinct in the wild. Foals are born in spring following a gestation of 11 to 12 months, typically weaned at around 8 months, and reach sexual maturity by 2 to 3 years. Their diet mainly consists of grasses, but they also consume herbs, shrubs, and woody plants when grass is less available. Notably, Mongolian wild horses are the last truly wild horses in existence, unlike feral horses such as mustangs or brumbies that descend from domesticated breeds. They possess 66 chromosomes compared to the 64 found in domestic horses, which makes hybridization rare but possible. Through dedicated conservation efforts, their populations are gradually increasing. Quagga. The quagga was a unique subspecies of zebra that lived in the grassy plains and Karoo shrublands of South Africa, particularly south of the Orange River. Measuring about 257 centimeters long and standing 125 to 135 centimeters tall at the shoulder, quaggas were grazers, primarily feeding on grasses. Notably, they had a distinctive appearance, featuring stripes only on the front part of their body, with a plain brown hindquarters. Unfortunately, the quagga became extinct, with the last known individual dying in the Amsterdam Zoo in 1883. In an effort to revive this extinct species, the Quagga Project aims to selectively breed plains zebras with reduced striping to recreate the quagga's phenotype. Like other zebras, quagga foals were dependent on their mothers for milk and protection for a considerable time, although specific details about their nurturing period remain undocumented due to their extinction. Anteater. The anteater is a fascinating mammal found in the grasslands, rainforests, and swamps of Central and South America. They typically measure between 1.8 to 2.4 meters in length, including their tail. Anteaters primarily feed on ants and termites, utilizing their long, sticky tongues to capture these insects, as they lack teeth. Remarkably, they can flick their tongues up to 150 times per minute. Anteater mothers usually carry one offspring on their backs for several months, showcasing a close bond between mother and young. Additionally, they possess powerful front claws that aid in tearing open ant and termite nests, making them well adapted to their diet and habitat. European river otter. The European river otter typically measures between 60 to 80 centimeters in body length, with an additional tail length of 30 to 50 centimeters, and weighs between 5 to 10 kilograms. These otters inhabit a variety of environments, including rivers, lakes, streams, coastal areas, and wetlands throughout Europe and Asia, favoring locations with abundant vegetation and access to both land and water. Breeding occurs in dens near water, where females give birth to 1 to 5 cubs that rely on their mother for several months. Their diet mainly consists of fish, but also includes amphibians, crustaceans, small mammals, and birds, varying based on local prey availability. Notably, European river otters have webbed feet that enhance their swimming capabilities. They communicate through a range of vocalizations, scent markings, and body language. Historically, their populations faced significant declines in the 20th century due to pollution, habitat loss, and hunting. However, conservation efforts have led to population recoveries in several regions. Thylacine. The thylacine was a carnivorous marsupial native to Australia, Tasmania, and New Guinea with a preference for grasslands, forests, and scrublands. It measured approximately 100 to 180 centimeters in length and stood 50 to 65 centimeters tall at the shoulder. Known as the Tasmanian tiger, due to the distinctive stripes on its back, the thylacine had a pouch similar to kangaroos, typically carrying 2 to 4 joeys per litter that remained in the pouch for several months. The species primarily hunted small to medium-sized animals, including kangaroos, wallabies, wombats, and birds. The last confirmed thylacine died in captivity at the Hobart Zoo in 1936, leading to its declaration as extinct. However, there have been unverified sightings reported since then, sparking hope that this unique species may still exist. Beluga. The beluga is a marine mammal that typically measures between 3.5 to 5.5 meters in length and weighs between 1,000 to 1,600 kilograms. These whales inhabit the Arctic and subarctic waters of the Northern Hemisphere, often residing in coastal areas, estuaries, and rivers. Belugas give birth to calves in the spring or summer after a lengthy gestation period of 14 to 15 months, and the young nurse for about 2 years. As carnivores, their diet mainly consists of various fish, such as herring, capelin, and salmon, along with crustaceans like crabs and shrimp, and cephalopods including squid and octopus. Known as sea canaries due to their high-pitched calls and extensive vocalizations, belugas also possess the remarkable ability to alter the shape of their melon to enhance their echolocation capabilities. Social creatures by nature, they live in groups called pods, which can vary in size from just a few individuals to hundreds. Manta ray. The manta ray, with a wingspan of up to 7 meters and weighing as much as 3,000 kilograms, is a remarkable species found in tropical and subtropical oceans around the globe. These gentle giants typically give birth to a single pup after a gestation period of 12 to 13 months. Their diet mainly consists of zooplankton along with small fish and crustaceans, as they are filter feeders that utilize their cephalic fins to direct water into their mouths. Manta rays are known for their intelligence, possessing the largest brain-to-body ratio among fish. They exhibit intriguing behavior such as breaching, leaping out of the water. Though the reasons behind this phenomenon remain uncertain, it may serve purposes related to communication, courtship, or parasite removal. Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx, a small, dinosaur-like creature roughly the size of a raven and measuring about 0.5 meters long, inhabited tropical and subtropical islands in present-day Bavaria, Germany, during the late Jurassic period. This species thrived in a lagoon environment characterized by shallow waters and low-lying islands. While it is presumed that Archaeopteryx laid eggs similar to reptiles and early birds, no fossilized eggs have been definitively linked to its specimens, leaving its post-hatching development unknown. Archaeopteryx likely preyed on insects, small lizards, and other small invertebrates. It is widely recognized as a transitional fossil, exhibiting features of both reptiles, such as teeth, a bony tail, and wing claws, and birds, including feathers and wings. The discovery of its fossils shortly after the publication of Charles Darwin's On the Origin of Species provided significant early evidence supporting the theory of evolution. The feathers of Archaeopteryx resembled those of modern birds, suggesting they served purposes for insulation and possibly powered flight, although debates about its flight capabilities continue. Velociraptor. The velociraptor was a small, carnivorous dinosaur measuring about 6 feet long and 3 feet tall, weighing between 33 and 50 pounds. It roamed the Gobi Desert of Mongolia and possibly other regions of Central Asia during the late Cretaceous period. These dinosaurs likely hatched from eggs, and while there is some debate regarding parental care, evidence suggests they may have guarded their nests. Velociraptors primarily preyed on small dinosaurs, lizards, mammals, and insects, and they may have scavenged as well. They were equipped with large, sickle-shaped claws on each foot, which were likely used to pin down their prey. Contrary to popular portrayals in films, velociraptors were probably covered in feathers as indicated by quill knobs found on their forearm bones. Additionally, they likely hunted in packs, enhancing their effectiveness as predators. Gigantopithecus. Gigantopithecus is recognized as the largest ape to have ever existed, towering at an estimated height of up to 10 feet 3 meters and weighing as much as 1,200 pounds 540 kilograms. This massive primate inhabited the bamboo forests of Southeast Asia, particularly in regions that are now part of China, Vietnam, and possibly Thailand. Its diet was primarily herbivorous, consisting mainly of bamboo, fruits, and other vegetation available in its environment. Despite its size, much about Gigantopithecus remains a mystery due to the scarcity of juvenile fossils. Only teeth and jawbone fragments have been discovered, complicating efforts to reconstruct its full appearance and behavior. The extinction of Gigantopithecus is believed to have resulted from a combination of climate change and competition for resources with other species, including early humans. Woolly mammoth. The woolly mammoth was a massive creature standing approximately 9 to 11 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 6 tons. These prehistoric animals thrived in cold, dry habitats like the mammoth steppe, which spanned parts of northern Asia, Europe, and North America during the Pleistocene epoch. Woolly mammoths typically gave birth to one calf at a time, similar to modern elephants, and primarily grazed on grasses, sedges, and tundra vegetation. Adapted to their frigid environments, woolly mammoths had thick fur and a layer of subcutaneous fat for insulation. Their impressive curved tusks could grow over 15 feet long and were utilized for defense, digging for food, and clearing snow. Unfortunately, these magnificent creatures went extinct around 4,000 years ago, with the last known population residing on Wrangel Island in the Arctic Ocean. Basilosaurus. Basilosaurus was a massive marine predator that lived during the late Eocene period, measuring between 15 to 20 meters in length. It inhabited seas primarily around the southeastern United States and North Africa. As one of the largest animals of its time, Basilosaurus was an apex predator preying on fish, sharks, and possibly other marine mammals. Its body shape, resembling a snake, reflects early adaptations to life in water, marking a significant evolutionary step towards modern whales. Although it is believed that Basilosaurus gave birth to live, young, details regarding their offspring and parental care remain unclear due to the limitations of the fossil record. Initially, the first fossils were misidentified as those of a reptile, leading to its name, which translates to king lizard,